I don't think it is a human. I think it's a Sasquatch.
Is it a human? Is it a Sasquatch? Or perhaps just a guy in a gorilla outfit? I don't know, but let's find out. Hey there. I'm the gamer, live streamer, and online personality known as JesterJack.
Let's fucking go, baby! The clutch!
In this series, I review random, mysterious videos of the internet. Anything from Bigfoot, aliens,
The video isn't quite what this La Junta resident was expecting to wake up to.
and the paranormal. Is it possible? Is it reality? Or is it bullshit? Decide for yourself. Here's your reality check. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Welcome to another episode of JesterJack's Reality Check, where we dive into mysterious videos of the internet and find out, is it possible or just straight up bullshit? Today, we're going to be covering a Bigfoot sighting video in Provo, Utah that's covered by Fox 13 News. And, I really like Bigfoot, or Sasquatch as some call it. I find that to be quite a hot topic. And, today, and probably the last like 20 or 30 years, I find it pretty interesting of the crypto and zoology, supernatural, and all that kind of stuff. I find a Sasquatch should be one of the most plausible ones of those. So this will be interesting to cover. So let's jump into it, and we'll see what we have here.
Seriously, look how big it is. I don't think it is a human. I think it's a Sasquatch.
Seriously, look how big that is? No. Seriously, look how small that is. Like, this is one thing I hate about Bigfoot videos, dude, is that you can't see anything most of the time. I mean, look at that. It's really small. I mean, doesn't that look small? I mean, from this angle, it's damn near microscopic. Seriously, look at that. Hold on. You know what? Maybe I should put my glasses on. Holy shit! He's right! It's fucking huge!
It was a bluebird January morning here in the foothills of northeast Provo when a group of guys saw a figure on the mountain that looked like something they've never seen before.
Looks like something they have never seen before?
I don't think it is a human. I think it's a Sasquatch.
Apparently, these guys have never seen a human nor a Sasquatch befur.
You can't just see something that's maybe a once-in-a-century discovery and go do your 9-to-5 job. You got to go look for fur or footprints or some kind of evidence.
A once-in-a-century discovery? I guess the last Bigfoot sighting we saw was, I don't know, back in the 1920s or... I mean, I'm not sure where this guy's been, but clearly he's not up to date with the whole Bigfoot phenomena. I mean, this stuff's been going on for a long time now. And clearly he's out of the loop. I mean, just to name a few off the top of my head, we've got Finding Bigfoot on Animal Planet. We've had Harry and the Hendersons back in the 80s. I mean, hell, there was a 1970s porno that had Bigfoot in it. Like, we're... By the way, that's a real thing. Go look it up on Wikipedia. But, I mean, how these people have not heard of Sasquatch? I mean, come on, right? All right. I'm busting the guy's balls. I agree with him. I mean, if you see something like that, you don't just go home and that's the end of it. You got to go out there and see if you can find something like a footprint or some fur, like he said. I agree with him.
And the camera was rolling as Austin took to the mountain with a buddy on a search for the elusive Bigfoot.
So I'm seeing something that is not deer tracks anymore. We're trying to determine what it is.
Their findings were inconclusive.
Was it a bear? Maybe. That's plausible. Was it a person? Also plausible. Was it something else? I think that's also plausible. Who knows?
I mean, according to this guy, I mean, anything could have been plausible, you know? Yeah, okay, so let's play along here, okay? So you're saying it's possible it could have been a Jehovah's Witness?
That's also plausible.
Interesting. So you could say it could have been a unicorn?
That's also plausible.
Damn, really? I mean, wow. Okay, so you're saying it could have been a hoax?
That's also plausible.
Ah, gotcha!
On the other hand, I spoke to a curator from the Natural History Museum of Utah who says not only is that figure in the video not Sasquatch, but it's safe to say that Sasquatch is not something that would even exist.
Boy, you could just tell that this reporter just loathes this entire story, man. I mean, her facial expressions and demeanor just screams, "Kill me!" How about that curator from the Natural History Museum of Utah? I mean, clearly he's got an issue or something against Sasquatch. You know, I remember this one time that him and his buddies were playing around with a sprinkler system at the museum. Nah, it couldn't have been that. Nah.
What's the likelihood that there are big animals that have gone undetected by scientists and by trained observers?
Quite likely, in fact. It wasn't even until 1902 that mountain gorillas were even considered a real animal. And if you've ever seen any documentaries about gorillas, you would know that in a dense jungle, maybe forest type situation, that even the biggest of animals can go unseen or basically get lost in it. Look at me, spouting facts and shit. These glasses make me look any smarter, you know? Like, what do you think?
Dr. Eric Rickard has spent much of his career exploring places people have never gone before in search of new species. So far, no Bigfoot or anything like it.
All right, Dr. Rickard, I'll give you some credit where it's due. You're out there checking areas where Bigfoot could possibly be and looking for new species while you're out there. So, you know, I'll give you some credit. I'll give you a hand. Give him a hand. I'm a skeptic too. I mean, there's just too many stories and videos out there that come out that don't really have any real context behind them and barely any evidence to support their claim.
There are lots of undiscovered things, particularly in the natural world. But they don't take the form of giant apes running around in largely settled areas of the world.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be possible. I mean, sure, he's not going to be in my backyard or down at the pizza joint down the street looking to get the next carry-out special. I don't know. I mean, I just got a feeling that Sasquatch is just looking at this guy and just laughing his ass off.
But they don't take the form of giant apes running around in largely settled areas of the world.
So what do you believe?
I'm really hoping I get to go look again. Maybe there's something out there to find right here in Utah, even in Provo.
So what's my verdict? I think it's plausible.
That's also plausible.
This guy, though, like... But, yeah, seriously, though, I mean, this guy is a little strange, but I really felt like he was being sincere, and I really do think it's definitely plausible. Definitely plausible. So that's my opinion, and I want to hear yours, so you know what to do. Tell me what your thoughts were in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the content, consider hitting that like button. And if you're new, hit the sub. Turn on notifications. I'd love to see your beautiful faces again. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay real.